What's up everybody, I'm Jay.
I'm Chan.
And today we're back with another video as usual, not as usual.
Not as usual.
I'm not gonna lie. Today we're doing a Popeyes mukbang. We've missed you guys. It's been a little minute.
Yes.
You know what I'm saying?
Mukbangs are my favorite things to film because we get to eat food and it's just like a casual conversation.
It's like we're just recording a date.
Yeah.
We're just on a
Oh
date.
my gosh, it is like a
We're just
double
sitting there.
date. Well.
And it could be
A trip. No.
we're just hanging out.
Yeah,
We're just hanging out. We're just hanging out. We're just hanging out.
Today our mukbang is going to be about all things adulting, which can be very scary.
Facts.
But you know, it's inevitable.
Right.
We're all gonna become adults.
At some point in our lives.
And at some point, we have to at least try to figure it out. And we wanted to make this video on this topic because I feel like it's a topic that people don't really talk about. I feel like it's really taboo. We all struggle like during this age in our life, but no one really talks about it. So we want to bring light to it and talk about it.
And that's one thing we want our channel and we want to just be about, is being relatable and being helpful to other people going through similar situations.
Okay, so first we're gonna start off with what we ordered from Popeyes so you know what's going on.
All right, so I had to go ahead and get the 5-piece chicken tenders, you know what I'm saying? Count those up. One, we ain't gotta count, but there's 5 in there. And then we got fries, see what I'm saying?
They have the best fries.
Oh, facts. Then we got the biscuit, you know what I'm saying? Gotta throw some honey on there. And I had to get crazy. Had to get some beignets up in that mug, you know what I'm saying? I don't really know what it is, but it has chocolate in it and it's like fried, and so that's all that I need to know.
Can I try one?
Has some powdered
I've
sugar
never
on
had
there.
one.
Yeah.
That smells really good.
And I had to go ahead and wrap up the order with a little sweet tea, you know what I'm saying?
I got the 3-piece chicken tenders, so same thing but 3. Dang, French, the Cajun. And then I got a side of mashed potatoes. Did you give me a fork?
Yeah.
I wanted a spoon. You eat mashed potatoes with a fork?
Yes.
I am not eating this with a fork.
Are you joking?
I'm not joking.
Okay, so she won this one. We got her a spoon.
Comment down below, do you eat mashed potatoes and gravy with a spoon or a fork?
So now that y'all know what we eating on, let's get right into the mukbang. I'm hungry. This is
I'm
low
gonna
key.
start a fire.
This is high key, I'm not even gonna lie. This is our first meal of the day.
Ooh,
So y'all don't know when we filming this,
it's
but
a crisp 2:30 p.m. I don't care, I'll expose this. It's 2:30 p.m. and this is our first meal, so we are starving.
it's been
That is not how you adult.
That's the first tip. Don't
eat your first meal at 2:30 p.m. Clearly, we should not be giving advice on adulting.
We're gonna get past that.
All right. We asked you guys on our Instagram to give us some adulting topics because, you know, we wanted to hear from you guys and see what you wanted to hear about.
And we love to interact with you guys. And by the way, if you don't follow us on Instagram, go ahead. We're gonna have those links. Go ahead and do what you need to do.
So the first topic that we got asked to talk about was moving out. Now, when I think of becoming an adult, naturally, like, I think of moving out, like creating your own life with your own space.
Right.
This is my opinion on this. Just what?
They didn't give us no ranch or barbecue sauce.
I don't use it, but.
All right, y'all. I'm sorry, Channing. I had to go get my condiments. And you know what? I'm just gonna put this out there. Popeyes has like the worst service of any restaurant.
You're gonna
Fast food.
expose them like that?
High key, they do though. You gotta admit it. What other restaurant consistently gets your order wrong every time, other than B-Dubs? But that may be just that location over there.
Yeah.
But sorry, Popeyes. Love your chicken, but get your customer service up. Anyways, baby, what were you saying?
I feel like most people, when they think of an adult or becoming an adult, people think that the first step to becoming an adult is moving out. My opinion on this is you don't have to move out to become an adult.
Yeah.
Does that make sense?
Yeah, it does.
I feel like a lot of people try to tell people that. I see a lot of little threads on Twitter saying that, you know, if you still live in your mama's house and you're not really an adult,
Damn.
don't listen to that. Everyone's situation is different. Everyone's gonna do what's best for them. Some people, they need to move out for their mental health. Some people move out before they're even 18. Some people stay in their house because they're saving up money to do, you know, this, and that. So I feel like moving out is kind of like, it's like people are really opinionated about it, but who cares?
You spitting. You spitting.
Where you live does not determine if you're an adult or not. You're never gonna please people. But we're not living our lives to please people.
That's true.
You know what I'm saying?
Yep.
So
yeah.
Move out if you want to. Stay in the house and save money if you want to. Get a roommate if you want to. Live by yourself if you want to. Like, it doesn't matter. That doesn't make you less of an adult. And I feel really strongly about that.
Yeah, we can tell.
I'm just saying, like, just don't do something because you feel like you have to, feel like you're being pressured to. Do what's best for you. Do what's best for your bank account. Because that's what matters at the end of the day.
All right, so the next topic we got from Instagram was how to save/spend money well. They called me paper chaser back in high school, so I'm naturally the one that's going to introduce this topic.
Do that?
Drip too hard, don't stand too close, you gon' fuck around and drown off this way.
So,
Paper chaser.
so
Your homework paper?
So becoming an adult is naturally going to come with needing to learn about money, how to manage money, how to save money, and that can be scary sometimes because like we didn't learn about that in high school really.
No.
That's like a big like mistake that I think a lot of at least public schools, because that's where we went, like don't do.
Let me tell you about public school. I took a financial literacy class in high school.
They had that? I didn't even know that was available.
Yeah, I took it. And guess what we did every day all day? We watched Shark Tank. And we learned how to write a check.
And I love Shark Tank. And I love Shark Tank.
I love Shark Tank. That's not going to teach me financial literacy. And I mean, I learned how to write a check. Okay, that's a basic thing that I can Google.
And honestly,
teach me how to apply for a loan.
Yes, but honestly, that's an outdated type thing. That's
who
like
even writes checks?
Not many people. I mean, here's the thing, guys. In the age that we live in today, there's really not much of a reason that you don't have an opportunity to learn something. We have Google, we have so many things, and if you have the means to, you know, be blessed to have Wi-Fi and something to access the internet, you can learn something. You can learn anything. I promise. I promise. Everything is out there. You just have to go find it. And so yes, it may suck that it's not like given to you in your education in high school and things like that. It's out there for you to go learn. And don't just put it on the back burner. Definitely learn it. I would suggest learn how to manage your money, because
do it now.
Yeah, do it now. Don't wait, because it can change the whole trajectory of your life. Like how early you start saving and everything. Like seriously, compound interest. It'll compound. It'll compound. That's what I'm saying.
I will say, use the people around you as resources. If you have a friend or a mentor or an aunt that you think manages their money really well, ask them for help. People, especially people close to in your life, they want to help you. Like, they want to make sure you're on a path to success.
I want to help you.
We want to help.
DM me. We can do some financial literacy.
There's so many things about saving money, about investing and saving and retirement, and it goes on and on and on. And it can be scary when you're first starting. It's still scary for us, but just because it's scary, don't just not do it.
Yeah.
Because like it's making it worse.
Right.
Like, just do it now and just start. The best thing you can do is just start.
That's huge. That's it right there.
It's like life. The next thing is kind of to do with adulting, but kind of to do with more like adulting in your relationship. So someone asked how to keep your relationship happy and healthy as you get older, as time passes.
I mean, getting older comes with a lot of changes. People change after high school.
And that's normal.
Yeah, right. It's normal. People have different priorities. That's normal. But really, and it goes back to it. It sounds cheesy. I don't follow it every day, but I know the fact is it comes down to communication. It's the fact. If you don't communicate what your priorities are, or if those priorities are changing, or what your goals are in the future are changing, that's a recipe for disaster. That's not a recipe for long-term success in a relationship. That's one thing I can say about me and you, Channing. Our goals for the future have always aligned. Other than that one time I went to New Hampshire to go to college. That was the one time we didn't align. But and you know, that was hard on our relationship, and we didn't really communicate the best about that, and it was hard on our relationship. Yeah. But for real, like the future, like getting a house, marriage, kids, it's always aligned for us.
But it's okay if your goals change in life. It's your life. It's okay if they change. You just have to communicate that with your partner.
Yeah.
And then, you know, a lot of people, they start dating when they're young, they get older, their goals change. You know, you always hear the cliche saying like, what is it, like,
grew apart or something?
Our paths, we just want different things in life. Or like our paths no longer like align. That's normal.
Right.
Like that's okay, but you need to communicate that instead of dragging it out because you've been together since you were this age or whatever.
And that was us, but we were like really, I guess, lucky that just our goals aligned.
Yeah, I feel like we were lucky.
You know?
Yeah, I agree. Okay, this is a good one. What is one thing you wish you could tell your 18-year-old self?
That is a good one.
What I would tell myself 5 years ago is you have to stop planning your life and like expecting it to go as you planned. Because
I can see that.
That has hurt me. In the past 5 years, my like life path has changed a lot. Like what I want to do for a career, where I thought I would be living. Then obviously COVID hit and that changed a lot
Everybody's
of things.
thing,
Yeah. And so I would tell myself, stop planning and start living like in the moment.
You're here with the quotes today. No cap. You are here with the one-liners.
Thank you. But that's what I would tell her. I would tell her to just relax and stop planning everything, because it's gonna change, and it has changed so many times, and guess what? I'm okay.
Right.
And that change was necessary, and I strongly believe that your life is already planned out for you, and you just kind of are like along for the ride.
So for me, 18 was only 3 years ago. I turned 18 after I graduated high school. I was young. So I was just about to go off to college in New Hampshire.
Oof.
Yeah.
Man, that's a totally different guy.
If you haven't seen that story, we have a long distance story time as well that we'll link, but I don't know. A life has limitless possibilities. And so, I mean, you don't know what those possibilities are, but as long as you have your life, it's limitless, like for real. So I'll just tell myself, you know, just don't cruise control. Work hard as you can every day in everything. You know, I was still playing football back then, so I would have worked out harder. I would have studied film harder. I would have done a lot of things, you know, but I'm really happy where I'm at in life. I'm hungry for more, but I wouldn't like change anything. So
yeah,
I don't know if I really answered the question, but
no, that was good.
Yeah.
When you're 18, you're like, I got this all figured out, and that's lies. It's okay. It's okay. All right, the next topic we got, I'm gonna let James speak more about it because he's had it longer than me, and that is credit.
All right.
I'm still kind of new to credit. I'm a little late to the game. That's my bad. That's my bad.
Financial literacy didn't teach her much.
I was still watching Shark Tank, thinking I was gonna build my credit.
No, but credit, man. I don't know how I feel about credit. If you don't use it right, it can mess you up. Credit is one of those things that's really important to build young. I know a lot of people have the opportunity to like be co-signed on their parents' credit card, and that kind of helps them build theirs. And so if that is an opportunity, that's amazing. I got my first credit card at 18. I just used it on gas and fast food. That's the only things I used it on, and I paid it off every single time. That's the biggest thing, is pay it off every single time, because if you don't, a lot of times it'll start accruing interest, and that's how they get you.
But I think a big thing about being an adult is looking ahead into the future. And if you want to buy a car on your own, if you want to rent an apartment,
Yep.
if you want to buy a house,
Need credit.
those are all things that you need credit for.
It's all just a big game, and really, it's a game that the credit card companies know that they're doing. They're banking on you to mess up and to
Yeah.
not pay your payments. You know, honestly, that's what they want. It's messed up.
It is a game.
It's messed up.
Nothing but it is a game, but you have to learn how to play.
You can
it.
learn how to play it, and that's it.
Yep.
You're not gonna go into an NBA. You're not gonna check in to an NBA game, never watched the game before, and get ran over by LeBron James and dunk. You're not gonna do that. So you need to learn your things.
I would do that.
Well, you get dunked on, and you'll get embarrassed, and you'd be on SportsCenter, not top 10.
Hey,
or top 10.
I'm on SportsCenter and you're not.
Anyways, teach yourself about it.
Good
and
advice.
You'll be good. Credit.
Credit. All right, so this next topic we kind of already touched on, but it's how to not let others' opinions be a factor in what you do with your life. This might be the wrong answer. For me personally, I just don't really be having a lot of other people in my life. I'm serious. What I mean by that is I have a very tight circle. I don't have a lot of friends. I'll be the first one to admit it, because maybe this could just be me, or this could just be growing older, becoming an adult. I don't feel the need for a bunch of friends. Literally how I don't let other people's opinions affect me is I don't give other people a chance to give an opinion.
That's the way to do it.
I just keep my circle tight. I have my family, I have Jaden, obviously, I have a couple friends, and I don't really feel like I need more than that.
I think it also comes down to, and it's hard to do sometimes, being confident and sound in what you believe. And if you have that, then you'll be straight, because no matter what anybody says, whether it's someone in your circle or outside, you have that confidence to come back down to and really reflect and say, okay, what do I really want?
My mom tells me this all the time, and the older I get, the more I realize how right she is. With age, you just start to care less. And I'm already seeing that at 23, so I can't even imagine as I get older. You just start to care less, and when people have negative opinions about you, it's not fun, but you just start to care less. The older you get, the more you realize life is short, and you just have to do what you want to do. That's it.
All right, so the next topic on the list is how to stay motivated. You know, that can be also really hard, especially with like the pandemic. I know a lot of people, you know, we're all stuck in our house. Things got really dark, things can get really tough. And so staying motivated is really, really hard. For me, like, how do I stay motivated is just remembering what the goal is. I'm a really goal-oriented person. And so sometimes the circumstances can kind of get in the way of that to where I forget those goals. You know, I get knocked down sometimes, but as long as you keep getting up and as long as you still have your life, then you can accomplish anything. And so that's how I stay motivated.
So motivation, I'm not gonna lie, the past 6 months of my life were some of the hardest, darkest moments, not darkest, but it was just a hard past 6 months, and I did not feel motivated. I didn't feel motivated to get ready in the morning. I didn't feel motivated to get out of bed. I didn't feel motivated to go to my job. Like, I just had no motivation to do anything.
And not a lot of people knew that.
No, you know? nobody would know that, and that's tough when you're going through something and you don't feel motivated in your life, but no one knows. But the things that got me through those months and helped me stay motivated, and this sounds like kind of silly, but just do little things that make you happy, that will motivate you to get out of bed, that will motivate you to get in your car and go to work. If that's going to Starbucks every morning and getting your favorite drink to motivate you to go to work, so be it. I also think that leaning on your support system during times when you don't feel motivated is huge. Lean on your friends, lean on your family, lean on your significant other and tell them, hey, I don't feel motivated, I need help. Like, I need help to be motivated. Like, you know, like, it's okay to ask for help, and it's okay to not feel motivated sometimes, but try not to let yourself get in a rut, because it's really hard to get out of it.
Humans naturally are like cyclical in nature. Our happiness, it's natural. You know, we have goals, we're approaching those goals, we achieve them, and then, you know, and it just happens. And so there's nothing wrong with you. There's nothing wrong with you. That's natural for everyone. But don't get down on yourself and think it is just you, or you're not good enough, or you can't do it, and you don't come out of that, because none of that is true. You are good enough, you matter, and you can do it, I promise.
So the next order of business, I've never tried one of these, so we're gonna get a first taste reaction
of the beignets, baby. You see one up close and personal, got the powdered sugar on that, baby. That
looks so good.
Looking tasty. Okay. Yeah, I couldn't tell if your face was a gross. It was like a, but I couldn't tell if it was like a good or a bad.
My good face is like this.
Ooh, 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 ooh.
Ooh, that chocolate be hitting right.
Thanks for watching. We appreciate you so much. Stay tuned for more videos. We love you guys. Peace out.
Rock me real slowly.
Becoming an adult naturally comes with learning how to be more financially literate. I'm not even literate in my own. That's lies!
All right, we're getting deep up in here. I need a little like.
You need a massage, baby.
It's hurting a little bit. Sorry.
And you have a bloody nose and a broken back, and I don't.
It's all right, LeBron, pay for it.
Think about this. I'm sorry, you guys, you weren't supposed to see this. Whenever you eat mashed potatoes, you're eating it with like a meat or something else, right?
When I eat mashed potatoes by themselves.
How many times has that been in your life?
Several times. whenever I'm
You
sick.
just sit there, you're chilling, you're like, hey yo, I want some mashed potatoes
Yes,
right
ask
now.
my parents.
I'm really excited to be doing it with you, my best friend. Like I wouldn't want to be living life with anyone else.
No one
For
else.
real, no one else.
Not even Beyonce.
I love you so much.
We back, baby.
We back.